Okay, so here's a crazy stat to give you hope. It takes the average parent 3 to 6 months to potty train their child. But we're not going to accept that, are we? No, we are better than that. We can do it in 3 days. Now, there are some notes, some disclaimers I would like to add on that 3-day potty challenge, but I'll get into that later in the video. Let's begin. So this is how it works. What you're gonna do is strip your child down to the bare minimum clothes that you can have on them, so that way they're comfortable. So for me, I have boys. All I needed was a pair of boxers, and sometimes people want to get cute ones to keep them motivated. So get something that they might like, if it's Paw Patrol or Blippi, or if they like unicorns, if it's a girl and whatnot. Just strip them down to the underwear, and if a girl, have a little top on, maybe a pajama top. And then what you're gonna do is set your timer for 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, a butt needs to be on a potty. Every 30 minutes, if you're feeling bold. I've done 30 minutes and they've peed on themselves, but you want to give them water. If you are a juice family, give them juice, but not too much. You still don't want to overdo with that, but give them water, give them juice, let them have the feeling of, ooh, I need to use the bathroom. And you're going to take them to the potty every 15 to 30 minutes, whatever you can stomach and feel like doing it. But like I said, if you wait to 30 minutes, they're probably going to pee on themselves. More than likely, you're going to get some fight back on that. They're going to be like, I don't have to use the potty. I don't want to use the potty. We have the tablet generation. I definitely encourage you to give them a tablet to let them sit on the potty, or whatever it takes, a book or toy while they sit there, just to see like, hey, hey, I need you to use the potty, because they're not going to know what they're doing. They're like, why am I here? I usually use the bathroom and a pull-up or a pamper, So they're not going to know what's going on. But you're saying, hey, look, you do this. And then here's the good part for them. You give them a little bitty treat if they are successful. So in my house, we gave them little gummies or little M&Ms, and not too many. Like, give them one at a time for each time, because you can really add up fast. So just give them a little gummy, say, hey, good job. Give them encouragement. Give them a lot of praise. They like, oh, I did a big thing. I'm doing something great. And so you want to encourage, uplift, and say, hey, this is good behavior. Let's keep this going. You're going to do that
all weekend
for 3 days. Now, you as a parent, you have to stay vigilant with this. There is no going back to Pampers because it's convenient. No, we're done with that. When you're out and about, I will say that you can use Pampers pull-ups just temporarily if you're like in a fix, like, oh, we're going to be in the car for a very long time. It's a little safety net. And then for mine, I would still continue using them at night, because I know at night they don't necessarily have the bladder control, but we like to cut off water at a certain time, say, hey, you can get a sip, but not too much water past, 7 o'clock or whatnot. So stay vigilant. Don't go back and forth between, oh, we're potty training sometimes or we're not. No, once you start this, you stick to it, okay? If you stick to this plan, you will get results. I promise you. It works. I've tried it 3 times. As long as my children were ready, it worked, okay? But the 3-day challenge is where it begins. It gets your child in the headspace of, I am now moving on from diapers. We are not doing that. We are using the potty from here on out. Now, I would like to show you the one that I have at home that I've been using for my kids, and it's pretty simple. So here's the potty that we use. It's just a little simple potty. They use the pee part. You can take it off and dump that pee out, or number 2 out, very easily. And it's also a stool for when they need to get to the sink and brush their teeth and wash their hands and whatnot. So that works very cheap. Now you can get one of the ones where they have these stairs to the potty, and they can use that one, or you can get one of those attachable to the seat potties. We just never used that one because we wanted it to be super accessible to the kid where they can just go in there by themselves without assistance. And that's the one I recommend. So let's recap. You're going to strip your clothes off your child. 15 to 30 minutes, timer. Let's go. 3-day weekend. Don't go anywhere. Just go to the potty. Small reward system. And then be consistent after the 3-day challenge. Make sure you are taking them to the potty like they need to. Don't go back on the Pampers. Got it? Good. So does the 3-day challenge work? Absolutely. It is a great baseline for potty training kids. I would say that you can start here and it'll help your child get used to it, and then you can build upon that. And before you know it, they got the whole shebang. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you try it out and it works for you. And if you have any comments or if you want to share some information in the comments that might help someone else with potty training, please do. And I would love to see you in my next video. Like and subscribe if you're liking the content. And I will see you next time.